This is Brad Burkett's speech for Speech 103. This is my audience, my wife Jennifer Burkett, my son Abram Burkett, my other son Samuel Burkett, and my brother Jacob Burkett. Oftentimes, men use clip-on ties for comfort and ease, when really it's simple with a little applied knowledge to learn how to tie a tie properly. For women, oftentimes they are, if they know how to tie a tie, they can help their husband or their children do the same thing. So it applies to both men and women on the importance of being able to tie a tie. Also, it helps a person look professional during an interview or going out on a nice date or going to church. So the importance of tying a tie is important, and I'm going to try my best here to teach how to tie a Windsor knot with 5 steps. Okay, when you begin, you want your the short, thinner side to be on the left and the bigger side to be on the right. Now the length of that will be determined by how long the tie is. Some ties are longer than others, and therefore you may have to pull the thinner side down a little further. But for this tie that I'm using today, it needs to be close to the middle of your chest when tying it. So 5 steps. The first step is you want to take the bigger end and cross it over the smaller end, just like this. Okay? Then the next step is you want to take the bigger end and tuck it under and keep it on the left side, just like this. Alright? The next step is you're going to go back underneath the tie and then come back around and tuck it through the right-handed side, just like this. Alright? And you want to make sure during this process that you don't let it twist, because if it does, it won't turn out properly. Okay? So there, that was step number 3 that we completed. Now you're going to cross back over in front of the tie, just like this, come under with the big end, then you're going to tuck it down into this big loop right here that's left. Okay? And that's the 4th step in the Windsor knot. Alright? Now the 5th and final step is you want to pull that down somewhat snug. Okay? You're going to pull it down snug. Then you're going to slide the tie up so it tightens. Okay? Just like this. And you can pull it on up as tight as you like to pull it. I'm not going to cinch it real tight at this time, but that's the 5 steps in being able to tie the Windsor knot tie. As I mentioned earlier, this can be used for work purposes or an interview. It can be used, it's important for women to learn so they can help their children get ready when they are going to church or going to a job interview as they get older. So I do think that it applies to both male and female. But that is the Windsor knot. There's many other knots that one can learn how to tie, but this one here works specifically well with collars that are broad at the base, that aren't buttoned down, because it's a bigger knot and it fills this gap right here. Okay, so that's why the Windsor knot is popular for this style of shirt. So I hope that this has been helpful and useful to you, and I hope you can apply it to your daily life, both men and women. And I appreciate your time. I appreciate my audience being here with me, and thank you very much.